Welcome into UCCU Ballpark on the campus of Utah Valley University for Game 2 of the 5A Baseball State Championship between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Brighton Bengals. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Pleased to be joined by Courtney Littledyke for Game 2 of this 5A championship. Courtney, we've got a good one, a pair of region champions going toe-to-toe. Maple Mountain with the big win in Game 1, 12-9, and Brighton today going to their ace, Josh Mawhinney, on the mound to try to slow up this Maple Mountain offense. Should be a good one.
Yeah, this is obviously a big game for Brighton, a must-win, of course, to force Game 3. But when you got your ace on the bump, and so you hopefully going to be able to have a little bit more confidence, knowing that he's been in this spot many times, and he's your ace for a reason. So I'm sure they're coming out with all kinds of confidence, knowing they got to get through Game 1 before you go to the next game. But there is no tomorrow.
That's right. We got an 11 a.m. first pitch, and if Brighton were to win, then we would have a winner-take-all Game 3 this afternoon. But to your point, they got to take care of business first. And how about Maple Mountain? Impressive come-from-behind victory in Game 1 of this 5A championship. That was yesterday. Brighton got off to a good start in that one, but boy, a fourth and fifth inning, a lot of walks allowed by Brighton was really the difference, allowed Maple Mountain to play late runs, come back and get that victory, and be interesting to see how they deal with Mawhinney today. For Maple Mountain, it'll be A.J. Thomas to lead off for the Golden Eagles as they're looking to capture the state championship here in 2024. Bit of a dreary day. Some light rain falling here in Orem as this second baseman A.J. Thomas steps in. And our 5A championship, game number 2 underway. Called first strike. Mawhinney, that one in and hits Thomas. Not the way you want to start if you're Brighton is leadoff man aboard.
Well, I think what you're going to see is a little common theme right there. Is the fact is that I'm sure he hasn't hit very many people, especially a leadoff batter, to start the game. But now with this rain, the ball's a little bit wet. It's going to be a factor for both teams. So learning how to adjust for that and being able to really just kind of try to get your best grip you can, because it's just not going to be the same. So unfortunate for hit the first guy.
Yeah. So Thomas aboard, Max Walker stepping in here for Maple Mountain. This pitch outside. Talk about Mawhinney. He's been fantastic this year. His ERA is .69.
Jeez, that's even an ERA.
Yeah, that one, misses. 2-0 the count here. It's just outside the top 10 in the state record book. Been a dominative year, and this one inside, 3-0 the count.
Again, starting to see a little bit of just command, just not as crisp as they'd like, but this weather is going to wreak some havoc on the pitchers today.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
And that a called strike.
Good pitch.
Good pitch there. This game yesterday, Max Walker was strong, scored 3 runs. Was 1 for 3 on the day. As that one hits that outside corner, count now full 3-2 here. Nice job by Mawhinney to work back.
Absolutely. It's especially as a hitter, even if it's a hitter's count, you're still not really sure you want to go chasing, not knowing he's going to, like that one, he does a good job of fouling that one.
Fouled back. Three-two. Walker swings through and first strikeout of the day.
That's a great job. coming back 3-0. That's a big strikeout. Now you're basically one pitch away from getting out of this inning.
And so up to the plate now steps the third baseman, Cy Chrisman. First pitch swinging is fouled away.
We'll see if Maple Mountain tries to do something early to try to force some errors. See if they do a little bit with the base runner. Ball's a little wet for the catchers too, so wouldn't be surprised to see him take off here in a minute.
That pitch outside, and Thomas able to advance. One and one. That inside. Oh, hit the inside corner. I thought that was going to be inside off the plate. Able to paint it there, Mawhinney. Count now 1-2.
Some late break on that one. Caught the back edge of that plate.
And that one outside. Rain picking up here a little bit. A swing, this one hit to right field. Andre for the catch. 2 outs as Thomas going to tag back to second. And our apologies on that graphic as we had missed that. Thomas advancing. Chrisman out. There's 2 away.
Yeah, I think you're right, Dane. It has, I don't know if you can't really see it on the screen, but it has definitely picked up this weather.
First pitch. Called strike. Yeah, it's a chilly morning. And with the rain, it's be interesting to see if conditions are a factor. Of course, turf field here.
Yep.
As Logan Bringhurst, the designated hitter, at the plate here. 1-1.
I mean, the thing with turf too is the fact is it's nice you don't have to worry about the mud and the puddles, but turf is already characteristically slick. You add a little water to that, this ball is going to skip. You might see now balls that might not get through the infield may actually get through the infield just because of the speed of the infield.
This one fouled away. One-two pitch here to Logan Bringhurst. Ooh, just missed. I thought that was outside.
It is outside. That's a really good pitch. As a 1-2 count, you do not want to try to get too much to the plate. Make him chase something that he may not normally. Just try to protect the plate and roll over something. So that's actually it's a great pitch.
This one lifted to right field. Stepping back, and it's going to be over the head. Thomas coming around, and Logan Bringhurst safely into second as the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles striking first here in the bottom of the first with a 2-out double for Logan Bringhurst.
Yeah, I don't know if Ellis out there in right couldn't see the ball quite off the bat. He started coming in and then realized it was going to actually carry over him. So had to turn and get to the wall, but that's a great job of hitting. 2-2 count. Maple Mountain scoring first.
So now up to the plate is the shortstop, Sawyer Leifson. That's a nice swing on that 2-2 pitch for Bringhurst to drive that out. This one wide outside, and another pass ball here will take the runner to third.
Yeah, the ball boys are going to be busy today.
Yeah. Big swing that was fouled back into the mitt. The 1-2. Blown away. Tell you, Maple Mountain, they are making Mawinnie work here in this opening inning. Oh, check swing, but he went.
Oh, that's strike
and that'll
three.
do it. 1 run scored on the RBI double to right by Logan Bringhurst. And Maple Mountain takes a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the first here in the 5A state championship. 1-0. Maple Mountain in the lead. Starting on the mound today, Blake Carter for the Golden Eagles. And for the Bengals, it'll be Saba, Beams, and Brown in the bottom of the first. As this pitch outside, ball 1. This Brighton offense was electric all year long. As Saba thought that was maybe a touch in, but called for the strike. 1-1 here, the count. It's not often you score 9 runs and end up losing, right? And that's how that game 1 went. But they've averaging 10-plus runs a game. So, again, they score in bunches. It's a very good offense. That one, strike 2.
It's a great pitch. That's got some hard late break, and that's just super deceptive. That's a really good pitch.
Carter's working here like
quick.
Yeah.
He's like, I want out of this range.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch. This one hopped to short. Throw there in time. And Saba's thrown out, 1 away.
Yeah, I don't blame him, man. If I was him, I'd get up on the mound and just get it done. We'll see how Brighton picks up on it. I wouldn't be surprised to see him try to back out, try to slow him down a little bit.
Yeah. So the designated hitter, Case Beams, to the plate here for the Bengals. That one thrown behind him. The 0-1 pitch. High and tight. I can barely even keep my book updated. He's going so quickly here.
Who needs a pitch clock?
No kidding, huh? 2-1 count. Seen a couple of these. I mean, Mawinnie had the few that were wide. These a little behind. Is that rain impacting grip and accuracy there?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can see it. It's going to affect early and probably often. Again.
And our apologies. That was a 3-1 pitch, and so a walk given here to Beams, and he's aboard with 1 away. So Riley Brown, third baseman, stepping in here for Brighton. 2 for 4 yesterday. Had a double, pair of RBI. That one taken in the back.
Well, he's been living on that inside corner. So,
Yes, he has.
So it doesn't take much to throw it off just a little bit. Now all of a sudden you have a hit batter.
Well, and no batters today have been real shy on those inside pitches, right? One away. And Braxton Biesinger to the plate for Brighton.
Oh.
Again.
Yeah, you wonder at what point do you, as a crew, as an umpire crew, you're going, hey, this is too much. Like they can't grip it. We're not doing anything. But considering that Brighton had to deal with the same thing, you're not really going to look to do anything in the bottom half yet. But
right,
something you're going to have to consider sooner than later.
Our first visit of the day, of course, is consultation brought to you by Heidemann and Associates. If you have any legal needs, you can get a free consultation from the experts at Heidemann and Associates. If you tell them that Rewind sent you, just give them a call, 801-472-7742, or you can visit them online at utah.law. It's a full-service law firm with locations across the Wasatch Front. They'll take care of whatever legal needs you have. Again, for a free consultation, just visit them at utah.law. One away here, 1-0 count.
So I think they actually brought him out of Rosenbag to see if they could help dry out his hand a little bit. I'm not sure if they left it out there, if they just let him touch it for a minute.
So Biesinger stepping back in here. 2 aboard.
I was actually waiting.
Speaking of grip, huh?
I was having flashbacks to my son playing here, and it was a day like this, and the same thing. I was just like, I wonder how long it's going to be before we have a thrown back.
Yeah.
So it's not just a problem for the pitcher and the fielder, but it's.
Back in the day, they didn't have the netting, and if you're sitting along those baselines, those bats were going in the stands, right?
It's so true.
It's
souvenir.
It's kind of crazy. Is they put netting up? People are like, I can't see now. And it's like, yeah, there's an alternative. And
yeah, it saved you deductible.
Yeah. Biesinger here working on his grip, his gloves.
Yeah, welcome to spring in Utah, huh?
No kidding, huh? Mm-hmm. It's been a cold, wet spring. Like we had 2 weeks of pleasant, and then went right back to winter part 3.
Yep, they just teased you just for a minute.
Of course, if you've got to be out in this weather, there's nothing better than Igloo Outfitters. It's a wearable sleeping bag. They're waterproof. They are super warm. If you got spring sports, I'm telling you, you got to go to Igloo Outfitters. That's IGLU, igloooutfitters.com. You're going to be toasty warm and dry.
I'm sold. I want one.
They're gold, I'll tell you. So 1-1 the count here. 1 out, bottom of the first. Pitch outside, the throw to first.
Try to see if they can catch him sleeping over first base. Sometimes they don't think they're paying attention to him, and so they.
Do you worry about in these conditions though having something like that go astray?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to calculate your risk on everything at this point.
This one high.
Is it worth it?
3-1 the count. Blake Carter, those first 2 pitchers just kind of slinging it, and now this is kind of settling down a little bit. Conditions, and see if he can get that back in here.
The rain has actually kind of let up for a minute. Let's see if it'll help.
There you go.
Oh.
And Biesinger thought that would have been ball 4. So we'll have a full count here, 1 away.
Looked like a pretty good pitch.
Payoff pitch here for Carter.
There it goes again.
And a swing and a miss.
Are you sure? Did he go?
I think he went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Biesinger swung through that one. gave it his best effort as that bat went flying again. But
Man, we've always
down on
taught our
strikes.
kids, hey, throw your bat at the ball, but I really didn't think it was literal.
So here's Cooper Scott, the left fielder.
Oh,
High again.
a little high and tight.
You're still guilty. No, we got him. Hi, guys.
Two away here. Carter trying to work out of it. This one fouled back. Scott yesterday had a big game. 3 for 4, 2 runs scored. And, the appeal to first said he went. Brighton fans disagreeing with that call.
Yeah, he's the guy that has the best look at it, no doubt. From here, it doesn't always matter what we look at and what we see.
Perspective's a hard thing, right? Like
100%.
It's hard to see whether that bat breaks the face of the plate, but you're right. The linesman always has probably the best view of that, and he was very definitive
right or wrong,
with that.
He asked for help and he got it. So it's
This one lifted to deep left field. That ball back near the wall, and it's off the wall. 2 runs will come around. Scott looking for third, and did they get the tag? Waiting for a call. Mid-Mountain's coming off. And the ruling here is safe. Boy, everyone was kind of looking around. And I think the crew here are going to come together. Jeremy Thomas is out here with the officials, not very happy. The ball was there in time. The question was whether he was able to get it on the runner.
and here's what happened, and a ball that the third base umpire chases the outfield. He's got to chase that. It now becomes a 2-man mechanic, and so the other 2 umpires have to be able to pick up the rotation. And I think they were both probably caught by surprise and weren't in the best position to be able to see it. I don't think they realized that the third base umpire had actually chased that ball, and so now it's if you don't see it, basically you're safe.
Yeah.
You can't call him out if you don't see it.
Right.
So it's an unfortunate. It's a great hit. It's a great play. Looks like the throw beat him, but have no idea whether the tag was actually.
Right. Boy, what a hit by Cooper Scott, though. As Easton Fry, now the center fielder, comes to the plate for Brighton. Talk about the bats, and they almost went from having 2 stranded to all of a sudden they're out in front. The runner 90 feet away.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Maple Mountain scored with 2 outs in the top half. So I think it's 2-out magic.
Look at you. 2-0 count here. Outside.
Actually, some really quality at bats. With 2 outs. Not wanting to strand those runners, and it's on both sides.
And inside, a 4-pitch walk. And so now the first baseman, Cooper Johnson, to the plate. Runners on the corners. That inside. Good pitch. Yep. Johnson saying he thought that was a little high, but the 1-1 pitch off the plate. That one hitting Johnson. Bases full. And so the right fielder, Bubba Ellis, stepping up here. The bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Brighton with an opportunity to make an early statement in this one.
And I'm sure he would love nothing more right here than the bases loaded to kind of redeem himself a little bit for maybe misplaying that ball in the top of the first. But as my sister liked to call this, is a little 2-out rally going on right here.
It's a good snag there behind the plate by Catterson.
I feel like you should give us a cheer, like rally on 2. You don't know the cheers?
No.
Oh, okay.
You want to lead it?
No.
Come on, Courtney.
I'm going back to my softball days. We're just going to leave it at that.
2-1. 2-0. Nowhere to put him. And talk about pitch count. It's now increasing quickly for Blake Carter in this first inning.
Well, no doubt at this point, it's your mental toughness is being challenged early.
This one, shallow center coming in, and that'll do it. But Brighton able to get a couple through to close out the first inning. They have a 2-1 lead as we head to the second in the 5A state championship. Second inning, Catterson, Johnson, Averett due up for the Eagles. Talk about conditions not ideal here. It'll be interesting to see if Winnie can kind of get settled in. I think he started to get settled in there a little bit. In the back half of that
hopefully
inning.
Get those first inning jitters out of the way.
Yeah,
you know? It would be really nice if the rain would just stop.
This one inside. Yeah, I thought the forecast said it might kind of be this way a little bit early, but I thought it was supposed to die off.
Yeah, I think it is too, but I don't put too much trust in my weather apps anymore.
And that one a called strike.
Yeah, both pitchers picking up pace. Feel like they're
3-1 pitch.
And you can see Mooney out there. He does have a rosin back too. He's trying to figure out any way he can to try to keep his hands dry.
Well, because even the coolness of the day, right? I mean, my hands are a little chilled, and I'm inside, so. And they have brought in a runner. That's Cole Erickson running now at first. Chase Johnson showing bunt there. Call strike 1. Again showing. Quickly 0-2 here.
Yeah, maybe Mountain, maybe try a little bit of small ball to try to get a runner in scoring position.
Yeah. The 1-2.
It's the most frustrating thing as a coach to be able to say, try to get your kid to bunt the ball. Gets 2 strikes, you can't bunt it. and then inevitably he gets a hit. You're going, oh man, and then you go, oh, good job, good job. Let's see if the magic works for Maple Mountain.
There's good ice here by Johnson, though, not going after some of those low ones. See if Mawhinney, what he comes with here on 2-2. An outside runner going. And that one, yeah, probably good decision there. Anytime you see that ball get loose, people saying go, 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 but not nearly enough room for an extra bag.
Not quite far enough.
Catterson to second. And a 3-2 pitch here with no outs. How aggressive are you here if you're Mawhinney with first base open?
You got to just go get him.
Missed it.
That right there kills you. Baseball's all about stats. I wish I had all the stats in front of me, but I guarantee you more than 50% of walks score. So if you give up a walk, chances of him scoring are pretty good.
So 2 men on here with no outs. Top of the second inning. And it's Averett to the plate. Back-to-back walks here at the top of the second. That rain's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, with no real sight of clearing.
No. Averett. There's a called strike. Averett 2 for 3 yesterday. 3 RBIs, had a triple.
Good athlete, basketball player.
Yep. This one fouled away. The count now even. Good bounce back here by Mawhinney.
Yeah, he's a little tardy on that. He's actually trying to. Ideally, he wants to try to hit this the right side of the infield to try to move the runners over. Obviously, not looking into a double play, but something on the right side to be able to help advance the runners would be ideal for Maple Mountain right here.
Yeah, right here, Maple Mountain looking at a chance to score or take the lead. Is this fouled back? As Garza will come out here, just talk with Mawhinney, get everything squared away here for his 2-2 pitch. And Mawhinney here stepping off. Two-two to Averett. Fouled again.
Doing a really good job just staying alive. Those aren't great pitches, but they're close enough. You cannot let those go by. You don't want to put the jeopardy in umpire's hands to call you on a questionable one. Good job by Averett.
And that
no choice there. He was not getting out of the way of that one.
Yep. So the bases loaded with no outs.
I'm seeing a theme.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's just not going to get any easier for these poor pitchers. And it looks like we're going to have a visit.
Yep. So Brighton will come out here, have a chat. 2-1 here, top of the second. Bases loaded no outs, and
No.
Colby Warren, the right fielder, no pressure, huh? The 9-hole hitter.
Looks like they're gonna Jeff Clough's going to pull them off the field.
Okay.
It's to that point where
Yeah, it is coming down steady. I'm looking right in the bleachers, and it is coming down really hard. So we've got a delay here at the UCCU Center. Bases loaded, no outs here, top of the second, and then a weather delay. Welcome back. On the back end of this weather delay is Brighton back to the field. Mawhinney will resume his place on the mound. 42 pitches for Mawhinney thrown in in the first inning. And we'll resume the top of the second here with 3 base runners on for Maple Mountain. He walked the first 3, walked the first 2, and then Averett hit by the pitch, and that's when we had the weather delay issued. Been down for about 45, actually an hour that we were down. So,
yeah, we'll see what happens. It's always hard as a pitcher. You get warmed up and you go out and you throw 42 pitches, and then all of a sudden you have to sit for an hour, and then you got to warm back up. It's not really ideal as a pitcher, and hopefully both pitchers can respond. And you hate to see this for pitchers. It really just puts them both in a really tough situation. So we'll see how they respond.
Well, that was one of the big questions for me was, does Mawhinney come back and resume it? This is a must-win game for Brighton. He's their ace, their best pitcher. You figured he would, but being down for an hour, a little bit longer than that, would he be able to come back out? And I think we saw with the rain they were playing through early, there were certainly control issues, and for both pitchers, right? Hard to get a grip, get that feel, and expect them to be more dialed in here as we resume here in the top of the second, as there is no rain coming. There's no rain dropping now. There is rain in the forecast still, but we got a good window here, so we're going to try to get as much done as we can.
Yeah, we'll see how he responds, because again, I can imagine right now as a coach, this is a debate. Do you pull him back out, or do you try to hit somebody new?
So Colby Warren to the plate for the first time today, and that pitch high inside for ball 1. Hitting in the 9th spot today, top of the order on deck with A.J. Thomas. But base is full, no outs. That one right down the middle. Good pitch there from Mawhinney. That one taken for a called strike. And you can tell already, Courtney, it's
sure
different.
A little bit better grip on the ball. You can see he pitches have a little bit better bite. Yep. Obviously better control.
1-2 pitch. High. This 2-2 fouled back.
I also feel like Mawhinney's also like his, I don't know if it's just me, but maybe his velo's also like I don't know if it's a little burst of energy or something.
That one fouled away. Boy, that's a nice reach there by Warren just to tip that. It would have been ball 3.
Yeah,
but
I mean, again, it's one of those things where you're definitely in this position, you're going to fight with 2 strikes, anything close.
Ooh, just missed. Full count.
That one looked like it fooled him, but he'd given up on it. That was a close pitch, a good pitch.
3-2 count. Bases loaded, and he's walked. That will score a run. Tied up at 2. So back to the top of the order. A.J. Thomas walked to lead off the game. Called strike. All the men on base in this second inning have been put there via walks. Obviously, the weather played a big part into that. This one chops through the hole into left, and that will bring around to A.J. Thomas with a 2 RBI single. And it's 4-2 Maple Mountain.
That's what you call a seeing eye single right there, Dane.
Yeah.
That is literally the only place he probably could have hit it without actually hitting a fielder, especially with bases loaded, had to play at any base. Happens to find his way through the infield. And again, it's probably a little wet, probably a little bit, probably going to get through the infield a little bit quicker.
Showing bunt there. And my apologies, 2-0 count here. For Max Walker, struck out in the first inning. Pulls that one back, 3-0. Pitch. That fouled back.
Oh. Good effort by Garza trying to make a great play on a ball popped up in the air.
Walker, 302 average this season. Showing bunt here again. That one coming in, and he's walked him. So back to the bases full. Still no outs here in the top of the second inning.
I know Mawini's your ace, and this is a guy you're going to count on, but at some point you got to figure the delay may have actually affected him, and wonder how much longer you go before you start to pull the plug on him.
I was wondering that same thing, right? I mean, 4-2 here, bases loaded, no outs. And Mawini's been phenomenal this year. According to his stats, he's only walked like 22 guys coming into this game. Obviously, factors today have been challenging in that regard, but not a guy who's prone to putting base runners on. This one hit deep. Runners tagging, and runners will advance and score. Well hit ball there, and it's 5-2.
Yeah, with less than 2 outs, that's a really good at bat. He's just going to try to say, I'm just going to try to hit something deep, and did a really good job to score a run and then advance the runners as well. Good job on the base running to actually tag up, even going from first to second on the throw. So now we still have two runners still in scoring position.
Yep. Called strike. As Bringhurst back to the plate here. Hit the double in the first inning to bring in Thomas. This one right to short. Nice job snagging that. And now we got runners here caught. The runner will advance to third, and the tag was made there, and so 2 away here. Now runners on the corner.
Yeah, umpires called him for going out of the baseline. He was complaining that he didn't get tagged. No, he did not get tagged, but they called him for going out of the baseline. Smart base running though, really recognizing that in the rundown, the runner advanced, just went ahead and took third base.
So Leifson to the plate here. The 9th batter faced in this second inning. Runners on the corners, 2 out. Strike 1. And by my count, which is not official, Mawini over 60 pitches.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
This one sent to center. Under it, catch made. And the top of the second complete. But 4 runs scored by Maple Mountain. The Walks come back to bite Brighton as the Eagles take a 5-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the inning after this. Bottom of the second inning. And for Brighton, it'll be J.C. Garza to lead off. Saba and Beams due up here in the second. And now, if you're Carter and the Golden Eagles, I mean, you got a little bit of room here to play with this 5-2 lead.
Absolutely.
In a game where they won the first one yesterday.
I think you're still going to see him work fast.
This one fouled back.
That's exactly what you want to see. You just start pounding the zone. Like you got, just be very aggressive. And
that one just outside. This one sent right back up the middle. Oh, what a snag! How about that diving catch made by A.J. Thomas as there's one away.
it's a fantastic play. Right off the bat, it looked like it was going to get through, and he makes a good read, good drop step, and he actually makes a really great angle, and that's a heck of a play. It looks like he probably got a wind knocked out of him.
And this is where it could be important for Maple Mountain. Had 33 pitches thrown by Carter in that first inning. Just 3 there. If he can get a short inning, right, that would be really good for this pitching staff in this battle. Is you talk about having the wind kind of knocked out of you on that diving play by Thomas.
It's a great effort.
I thought that was going to get through.
I did too. Right off the bat, I thought it was going to get in. Great play.
So back to the top of the order. The shortstop, Jack Saba, coming to the plate here for Brighton. 406 batting average for Saba this season as he fouls the first pitch off.
Again, first pitch strike for Carter.
And we're quickly 0-2 here.
Well, if you're a Maple Mountain fan, you're loving what you're seeing from Carter right here.
Yeah. Oh, 0-2 pitch. When they say that hit him, it was awfully close. I couldn't tell if it hit him or not. The umpire right there saying, yeah, it did. So Saba here aboard.
Yeah, all it has to do is just nick that uniform, and it didn't get him much, but home plate umpire sees it skin him a little bit. Going to get his first base.
So Brighton has their leadoff, well, top of the order guy on board, Saba. As this pitch high on Case Beams. That one fouled away.
Hate that as a hitter. You like to get the cheap one. You're trying to defend yourself, and nonetheless.
Beams walked and scored in the first inning. Swung through. That's a good hack, but a nice pitch there from Carter.
Look for something hard here again.
Into center. And that taken care of, 2 away. They're
doing a good job calling off Warren, both of them in the vicinity, but Avery taking charge. Route 2.
And so Riley Brown, third baseman, comes to the plate for the Bengals. Was hit by a pitch in that first inning. Brown, a .391 hitter. Fouls this back.
With your leadoff guy on, 2 outs, if he gets down 0-2 or something, you might see him try to take a base.
9 home runs. Their top home run hitter this year is out outside. He's got power. Butler hit him. So Brown aboard after being hit. And now it's Biesinger back up. Had 118 plate appearances this year. It's up there for Brighton. The senior. With 2 outs, 2 aboard here in the bottom of the second. And that hit him. So the base is now full for Maple Mountain off a few hit batters.
So you can see a lot of the Brighton batters are actually trying to take away the inside pitch.
Well, Maple has 2.
Yeah, and because mostly Carter's been really pretty dominant on the inside half, so they're trying to take that pitch away and squeeze him a little bit, and because of that, he's had obviously just a couple just get away from him, and now the bases are loaded.
And now Cooper Scott, who had that triple in the first inning, will step to the plate here, and boy, you get one of those again here from the junior, and you're right back in this thing.
Right man in the right spot.
Yep. Two away for the left fielder, and that on the outside corner. Carter is sent down the right field line. That's drifting into foul territory, into that Maple bullpen. Catch made, but not by an eligible player. So nice job by young man warming up out there, though. Tracked that well.
And wiffle ball.
Yeah. 0-2 count. Two away. Looking for that outside, just missed. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted into right field. Getting under it. Warren making the catch. And that'll do it for the second inning. The Bengals leave 3 aboard, but no damage done as we head to the top of the third. Catterson, Johnson, Avery coming to the plate for Maple Mountain. Top of the third inning. 5-2 Maple Mountain. And how about this? All the Maple Mountain runs got on base by walks or hit by pitch.
Did I? Can I say it?
Yes, you can.
No, I won't be that guy.
If you're with us 90 minutes ago, Courtney Little, back in the first inning, you said it was about over 50% of walks turned into runs, and it's
100% today, almost, not quite.
Just shy. There's one walk that has not scored. As we start this third inning, and first pitch in there for strike one. That's the 65th pitch for Mawhinney. And called strike there. 1-2 count. Ketterson walked and scored, but is punched out here. Great pitch there from Mawhinney as he gets his third strikeout of the day.
Not happy with pitch for strike 2, but I'm not sure you can be watched out for strike 3.
Yeah. And so Chase Johnson, a first baseman, to the plate here for Maple Mountain. Mawhinney could use some efficient innings here. The count now even 1-1. As this will be a 70th pitch. This one sent down the right field line, just foul. Tough circumstances for Mawhinney, right? You have the rain delay, the bases loaded, no outs. Kind of get in that situation with weather and having to work out of it. Is this one fouled again? But he's done a good job kind of shaking that off and looks dialed in here in the third. This one just short. The throw high and is aboard. He'll try to grab second and does. So Johnson to second on the errant throw.
That's going to be a tough play. I mean, it's a slow roller. It feels like he's got to hurry his timings. He's got to speed up a little bit and just kind of airmailed on him.
And they do bring on a runner here. I'm trying to see that number. We'll get that for you as soon as we... Oh, maybe they don't. It's hard to see that number. We'll get that clarified for you. But to the plate, here's Averett. Hit him.
Yeah, it's twice he's gotten hit today.
It is. He's going to be sore. I do think it's Johnson still in at second. I think he was just shedding off gear, but
yeah. It's all about the oven mitt and the arm guards,
yep,
the elbow guards, and the shin guards.
So here's Colby Warren. Men on first and second, one away. Showing bunt, that just foul.
This one looked like he's actually this isn't your typical square up to try to sacrifice. This is one of those he was trying to drag bunt to try to get it on for a base hit. Saw something, maybe third baseman was back. See if he can put one down the line. He can beat this out.
Oh, 1 off the plate. Was looking there for another bunting opportunity, but that's outside again. This one fouled back. I don't see anyone warming up for Brighton.
Nope.
Either. They're all in on Mawhinney here in this top of the third.
Gonna ride their horse as long as they can.
Yep. 2-2 pitch. Warren.
Let's see if it's quick enough.
Double play to second and safe at first.
But that was going to be a hard play. It was a slow roller to second base. So,
yep.
But did his job. Got the runner at second, which is what they wanted. Keeps the inning alive, and now you at least allowed to get your leadoff batter back up.
Yeah. So Johnson to third. Runners on the corner here, and top of the order. Thomas back to the plate. His third plate appearance already, and called strike one.
Johnson beat himself up a little bit over that pitch. It's a good pitch. Just don't think he was expecting a breaking ball for strike one.
Runner going. Checking the third. They'll concede second. They didn't want to get caught in a double steal situation.
Yeah. Obviously, they were no play on at second base. Hoping maybe the runner at third was going to cheat a little bit.
Outside.
Guys are doing a pretty good job trying to frame that pitch off the plate.
Pitch count approaching 80 here. This one into shallow right, and the catch made, and that'll do it. So Thomas, a little bit of a line out to Bubba Ellis to make the catch, and we'll head to the bottom of the three. There's two left aboard for the Golden Eagles. Welcome back. Bottom of the third inning. And for the Bengals, Fry, Johnson, Ellis due up. Dane Stewart, Courtney Littledyke with you. Game 2 of this 5A championship. Maple Mountain with a 12-9 comfort behind victory yesterday. They've got a 5-2 lead here in the bottom of the third.
Carter picking up right where he left off. Pounding the zone with strike ones. That's like 4 batters in a row.
Looking for that outside part, and they get it. 0-2. Here the count quickly on Fry. Looking again for that outside part, just missed.
Again, really good pitch. Smart pitch. 0-2. Don't want too much to plate.
Two pitch coming up here. Coming right back to the inside part. Punched him out. Well, that's a great look when you're changing kind of that outside and then you come inside to get the K.
Yep. A really good job working in and out. He's obviously looking for something out and away and got fooled by the inside pitch. Late break. Really good pitch.
This one, first pitch swinging into center.
Well, Dane, you call it. I mean, Carter, ever since coming back from rain delay, has been, other than a few hit batsmen, you're basically pretty good on the pitch count in the last couple of innings so far.
Yep.
Not to jinx him right now, but
well, that's what we like to do, Courtney.
That's how we call. That's how we roll. All right, here we go. Here's the gamemanship starting to happen. Trying to slow him down a little bit, trying to get Carter off his rhythm.
2 away for Ellis. Just missed. Yeah, I've got Mawhinney over 80 pitches. Timeout was taken there.
Yeah, no pitch.
But I've got Carter with just 60. To your point, he's kind of settled in. Trying to work through traffic here quickly.
Little gamemanship here.
Little chopper over the head of Carter. But bobbled, can't get it away. That's why you always hustle, right? On contact, get out of the box quickly and work your way up.
What looks like an easy play doesn't always work out.
And so
that's unfortunately made a really quality pitch. Got him to bounce one in into it, and it just play a little hot potato for second base. Too bad.
And so J.C. Garza stepping up, fouls back to first.
Again, first pitch strike.
And that one hitting J.C. It's been interesting how many, you think about even after the rain, right? How many guys have been hit with 2 outs?
Yep.
And so back to the top of the order with Jack Saba. And they do bring on a runner here. As for Brighton, that's number 1, Easton Smith, will come on to run at first base. Saba rips one down the left field line, and is that foul?
That's as close as it gets. That was close.
That would have been a big hit for Brighton.
Can't say he got chalk. It's paint.
Got paint.
Got
yeah.
paint.
Doesn't have the same like flail up, does it?
Doesn't. Just doesn't sound right. Good job looking inside. He's been, Carter's been trying to command the inside half, and he came out looking for a ball that he could handle on the inside half, and he did just that. So let's see if Carter stays on the inside or if he tries to work him a little something out.
Ooh, that nearly got him.
Yeah. It's in there. They are squeezing him, so they're looking to make something happen one way or the other.
Saba fouling this off. 1 and 2 here.
Brighton hitters just really daring him to come back inside, and he's done a really good job of painting both sides, but
Then high.
got to give him credit, though. He's staying with it.
Yeah, he is.
Even after hitting a few batters, he's not giving up on it.
2-2 pitch. That one fouled again. Saba looking for a big hit for the Bengals. 2 away, fouled back again.
Really good at bat. This is what you
Yeah.
love to see from your leadoff hitter, a guy that's willing to, can make the pitcher get some pitches.
That's what I was thinking, right?
Yeah.
He was working really quickly through those
Yep.
first 2 outs, and now having to put a little more work in. This one right up the middle. They're going to wave around the runner from second. He's in, and an RBI single for Jack Saba. Good piece of hitting.
Great. It's a quality at bat, and really that's for me. When I look at bats, I don't care whether you got a hit or you struck out or whatever, but it's about quality ABs, and for me, that was a really good piece of hitting, and stayed on the inside half and got inside the ball and pushed it up the middle. Really good job of hitting.
So Case Beams to the plate, 453 average this year. My goodness. First pitch.
Oof, just missed. Spot on. His timing was good. Just under it. It's great. It's a good swing.
Drew a walk in the first inning. Flied out to center in the second. That just missed. This one fouled back. Smith on second for Brighton. Hit to the outfield, could bring him in. This one chopped foul. Pretty remarkable. We have 8 runs scored on 5 combined hits.
It's not your typical box score, I'll give you that.
It is not. It is not. Carter's delivery swung through and got him swinging. The Bengals get 1, though they still leave runners aboard. 5-3 as we move to the top of the 4th here in the 5A state championship. Top of the 4th. A 5-3 in Maple Mountain. Walker, Chrisman, Bringhurst due up. As Walker takes a called strike. This one a dribbler into second. Gathered, thrown out, one away.
Cue ball that one. He switch that ball out. That'll usually rip the cover right off the ball. Yeah.
And so Cy Chrisman coming to the plate.
Yeah, meeting order for Maple Mountain. This is where you'd like to see some damage done.
A pitch outside. Chrisman, a .495 hitter. Twelve doubles this year, 8 home runs. This one sent to deep right center. Going back near the track, and the catch is made. 2 away.
Yeah, well played. They had him already kind of shielded deep, and knowing his power, and got a great jump on the ball and made that play look easy. Nice catch.
This could be a quick work inning for Mawhinney.
Well, no one would be more grateful than him.
Right. Two away. Bringhurst. Ball 1. Fouled back. Bringhurst, the designated hitter, and that is through the gap into right field. A 2-out single for Bringhurst.
Again, I think they're looking for some 2-out rally monkeys coming. A lot of runs scored today on 2 outs, and so Maple Mountain's hoping to pile on. See if they can do some damage with 2 outs.
Has been when a lot of base runners have gotten aboard with 2 outs. As Sawyer Leifson to the plate here, takes strike 1. Swung through that one. 0-2. And the runner advances. Good help there. Coming in by Saba to keep that here.
Yeah, I don't know if they obviously shortstop and second baseman they were a little surprised. I think Garza was trying to hold up and ended up throwing a ground ball to second base. Nice stolen base, puts himself in scoring position.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him looking. Mawhinney strikes him out. Back-to-back scoreless innings for Maple Mountain thrown by Mawhinney. We head to the bottom of the 4th. The bats of the Bengals coming up. Rain starting to fall again here at UCCU Ballpark. Much lighter than it was earlier. Knock on wood if you're with me as we try to keep Mother Nature at bay here. Due up for Brighton will be Riley Brown, Biesinger, and Scott.
Yeah, the crowd was starting to going to fill in for the next game, anticipating the next game, and all of a sudden now it's clearing out.
Yeah, 6A is going to be a little delayed, in case you didn't know.
Yeah. Not really how you want to start.
Correct.
Bottom of the fourth.
And so Brown will trot to first. Hit by a pitch. The 7th man aboard for Brighton today who's been hit by a pitch, according to my count. So Braxton Biesinger showing bunt. Still just a 2-run game. Don't have to push or force anything here. I like even the thought of trying to go some small ball here and advance him into scoring position. As a called strike there as the throw down to first is delayed, but 1-1 now, the count even. Oh, I thought it was 1-1. Scoreboard says 2-0. I thought it gave indication of a strike.
Oh, he does have 1-1. The board got it right.
Okay.
Look at you.
Hey, look at that, huh?
Hey, even a blind squirrel.
These eyes, you
Nice.
know.
Look at you. Trying to get some clarification.
Yeah.
It is 1 ball, 1 strike.
Carter, that pitch well off, 2-1. Carter, the second most pitches thrown this year for Maple Mountain. His count approaching 80 at this point. We were wondering how far he might, or how long he might go today.
Yeah.
And now 3-1 count. And with the potency of this Brighton offense, we talk about the average over 10 runs a game. The bats are there. And so how long do you let it go? 2-run game. And obviously that's something that Jeremy Thomas will have to figure out. Swung through. Just missed it. Count now full.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a cat and mouse game, right? Trying to manage pitch count, pitchers.
Right.
What do you got available to you? And knowing that, if you're Maple Mountain, you potentially have another one, but hoping not to get there.
And Biesinger striking out here. So 1 away. Big hacks by Brax there, trying to get a ball in play.
Yeah, it's a great catch by the catcher to catch the foul tip.
So 1-0. Have had action in the bullpen. For Maple Mountain is Cooper Scott taking that one 2-0. Still kind of a light mist falling here.
Yeah, it's not looking promising.
Outside again. 3-0 the count here, 1 away. Brown still on first. Scott fouls this back.
Give him the green light with 3-0. I like it.
Me too.
Like it. Oh,
I like being aggressive.
I love it. It's usually the best pitch you're going to see in the at-bat.
Yep.
Why not? You got 2 more strikes to work with.
Agreed. This one into right field. So now 2 aboard for the Bengals as Easton Fry comes to the plate.
Now hitting number 25, dismissed fly.
Friday today with a walk and a strikeout. And we've got a visit coming up here at the mound. And we'll have a pitching change here. So Blake Carter's day is done. Gave up the 3 runs, responsible for 2 on here in the bottom of the 4th. But you talk about an uncustomary game, an uncustomary box. It's been a challenging day given weather, as Maple Mountain here are going to bring on the new pitcher, and this will be Caden Giles coming on. We're going to step aside as he gets warmed up, and we'll be back here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 aboard for the Bengals. Welcome back. So Caden Giles, the sophomore, will come on here for Maple Mountain. We were talking about the break. These 2 catchers, again, tough conditions. Well, before we do that, Carter, tough conditions. You get the start. You're throwing through rain. You have to go sit for an hour plus, come back out. It was right around 83, 85 pitches today. Did a good job of slowing down this potent Brighton offense.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back and look at a stat sheet, you're going to go, it's probably not his best performance, but it's meant as much mentally draining as it is physically when you have to deal with these type of conditions and the delay and everything else. So kudos to him. I thought he actually showed quite well for himself. You know, he probably won't be particularly happy with it, but you know, I thought he did quite well considering the circumstances.
Giles has been good this year. The sophomore, 1.62 ERA for Maple Mountain. Coming on here, 2 aboard, 1 away. In the bottom of the 4th. Missed that first pitch. Eagle fans wanted that one.
Giles started off with a breaking ball right off the first pitch.
And 2-0 here. That one was tempting for Fry. Give it a little flinch there. Thought better of it. Fry, 437 hitter. And 3-0. We saw him be aggressive on 3-0 before. You aggressive here, Courtney?
At this point, with a new pitcher, 3 straight balls, I'm actually taking this pitch.
All right. 3-0 pitch. And it's right down the middle.
Yeah, as much as you'd like to say, dude, just take a hack. At some point, it is a game of percentages.
Right. Well, on 2 aboard, you don't want to hit into a double play, right?
No.
There's other things.
Yeah, you don't want to do something stupid here when you're in scoring position.
Giles. That one a called strike. Good bounce back here from the sophomore. Full count.
You can see they obviously have a game plan. He's definitely a much more off-speed, try to keep him off balance kind of a pitcher versus what Carter was.
Brown on second, Scott on first. Fry swings through and strikes out.
It's actually really impressive for him to come in and be able to down 3-0 and command off-speed pitches. And it's shows that they obviously have a lot of confidence in his off-speed pitch, and it's right now being very effective.
So 2 away here for Cooper Johnson. First pitch, swing, shallow center. On a diving grab made. Coming in was Bennett Averett to catch the 3rd out, and Brighton again leaving runners aboard as we head now to the 5th. Finding some rhythm here in the top of the 5th inning now. For Maple Mountain, Catterson, Johnson, Averett due up. Catterson with a walk and a strikeout today. And a first pitch strike from Mawhinney. Maple Mountain has been really patient at the plate today, haven't they?
Yeah, and rightfully so. I mean, understanding the weather and the circumstances, and understanding that, hey, it's not going to be that easy to throw today, and they have been really patient.
This one fouled back. The count moves to even. Mawini's approaching 100 pitches. Fouled back again.
Yeah, anytime you hit that century marker pitches, you're any moment he's going to be gassed.
And that one inside. The count now full.
He has shown a lot of guts today, though. He's thrown a lot of pitches and he's worked really hard, but you can see why he's a workhorse.
Outside, and it's a leadoff walk for Maple Mountain.
With that, you're going to see a bullpen start warming up here a little bit.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah.
So Chase Johnson coming in, or stepping up to the plate, is Cole Erickson, your base runner at first for Catterson. Ball one. We talk about the bats of Brighton. The pitching of Brighton has been spectacular this year. As a staff, just a 2.2 ERA.
I mean, that's impressive for a high school. I mean, that's hard as a staff,
right,
to be able to maintain that. You can see why they've definitely shown their dominance in that area.
That pitch outside. It's so hard. You'd love a game like this to be played in perfect conditions. That's just not always reality. Is this fouled off by Johnson? You got to deal with the circumstances at hand, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the card we were dealt.
Yep.
I was a bit of a fair weather fan myself. I hated playing in cold. I was a wuss. I'll admit it.
I don't like commentating in cold. This is like the cushiest job there is. So. Erickson on first. That fouled back again by Johnson.
Really good swing on 2 strikes. A lot of times you're just trying to be defensive and just try to, protect, but it's a really good hack with 2 strikes. Staying aggressive.
We'll throw to first. Got him. Oh, what a play by Mawini. Able to pick off Erickson, and there's one away.
It's great timing. I think that's actually the first time he's actually thrown to first base all game long, and he caught the runner leaning because they didn't anticipate him coming over at all.
You get a punch out here, it's all of a sudden different. Sorry about that, Josh. That's my fault. Broadcaster's jink there. Full count. Swung through and got him. 2 away. Just like that.
Maybe that's all we needed to say. It was a bullpen.
That's.
Mawini's like,
I'm not coming out.
I'm not done.
Yeah, Mawini, just a junior, too. Pretty remarkable the year he's had, and knowing he's got another year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to follow his career path and see what happens. Definitely shows some guts today.
And so Bennett Averett steps to the plate, has been hit twice, and then had the diving play. That young man's going to be bruised up. He needs an ice bath when this is all said and done. This one popped foul, and that'll do it. Mawini takes care in order, although untraditionally 1, 2, 3, and we head to the bottom of the 5th in the 5A state title. Bottom of the 5th, Giles back out here for Maple Mountain. Boy, he was efficient when he came in the 4th. See if he can maintain that rhythm as Bubba Ellis to lead off the inning for Brighton. First swing fouled off. This fouled straight back.
Dude.
I don't know if you saw, I didn't move. 0-2. Off the plate. This back into the netting again.
He's doing a really good job. I mean, he is definitely trying to keep him off balance. His changeup and his curveball have been really effective, and it's keeping their timing, and that's just the name of the game. Keep him off balance.
The 1-2 outside, count even.
That's a show me pitch. It's like, I got one. He just kind of showed, I got a fastball. But
You try to come back inside with some of these that have been off the plate?
it's like that.
One away.
Yeah, you got to keep the hitters honest a little bit. And can't let them just think, oh, it's just going to be off speed, off speed, off speed. Show the fastball once in a while. Then break them off.
J.C. Garza. Reached on the error and came around and scored in the 3rd.
We were talking about the catchers, by the way.
We were talking about the catchers. They've been great today.
Unbelievable. I mean,
they've had to cover a lot of real estate behind the plate.
Oh.
Not to the pitcher's fault. Again, with the weather and the grip situation, is line out here, taken care of by Thomas.
yeah, I mean, it's one thing when you're, never mind the ball's dry, but when your pitcher's struggling and you're doing everything you can to try to be a backstop and keep the ball in front of you. But yeah, both these catchers have done a really good job of working behind the plate today.
Back to the top of the order, Saba. He's battled well today at the plate. Two-0 here. Ooh, called strike there on the outside part. Still action in that Brighton bullpen. And another line, this time right to the shortstop, Sawyer Leifson. 1, 2, 3. Maple Mountain takes care of business. Top of the 6th coming up with the Golden Eagles. Welcome back here. Mawhinney back on here in the top of the 6th. 108 pitches thrown today for Josh Mawhinney. He's had to put in a lot of work.
Oh.
And tough situations, too.
Yeah, it really has been. And again, you got to give him credit, though, man. He's been their stud all year. Why not? Give him a chance. And he's been effective ever since, from 4th and 5th. And he's had 3 straight, 3rd, 4th, and 5th innings. He's put donuts on the board, so he's been very effective as of late.
Colby Warren to lead off the inning for Maple Mountain. I was kind of curious, how long they'll let him go. I know he's your workhorse, right? But 2-run game game's kind of
Yep.
in that moment. It could go either way, right?
For sure. You definitely aren't going to give him much leash now. I mean, he's up to the pitch count where you start worrying about fatigue, and of course you got to start thinking about him and his arm, and you don't want to ruin something. But he's, bullpen's done throwing, so they're ready to go at any time if they decide to ever pull the plug.
Kind of wonder if you get a guy on or in scoring position, if that's maybe the determining factor is this one outside. Well, again, there was an hour plus time of no play, so on, off, on. There's the count now full, 3-2. Payoff pitch to Warren, top of the lineup on deck for Maple Mountain. Fouled off. Winnie inside, put him on.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a change here.
I think the way that he closed down the fifth inning, you think, hey, if he can maintain that,
totally
right, then we keep running with it. But
totally agree with you.
When someone's on, then you think about the change, and it appears as though we'll get that here.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was kind of their mentality. Is like, hey, let's just see with him, see what happens. And obviously you have a lot of faith in the guy, and kudos to him. Hats off. He pitched, did a wonderful job considering the circumstances, but definitely you can tell he's a competitor and wants to compete.
I've got him at 116 pitches, or 115 today. So he left it all out there. Obviously going to walk off the mound here with Brighton trailing. But the junior did everything he could. Pitching change for the Bengals in the top of the lineup for Maple Mountain when we come back here in the top of the sixth. Scott, the new pitcher for the Brighton Bengals, came in from left field. We believe that Case Beams, who was the DH, is now out in left, but that's a good 350 out there. So, we'll go 375 because we're off the plate here. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. So we'll get that sorted out as we can. As the first pitch there, ball one. A.J. Thomas at the plate. 1 for 2 today, 1-0. That misses, 2-0. Rain appears to have subsided. There's a little breeze here. From left to right as the throw back to first is a little delayed. 2-1 pitch taken by Thomas. Count now even.
There we go.
This one right up the middle. So with no out, men on first and second.
So clarification, so there is a pitch count, obviously in high school. So at 110, you're done. You
Okay.
finish the hitter, right? So
Okay.
then after that, so they pretty much had to take him out of that.
See, that's why we have you here, Courtney. Stuff like that. That's gold.
Is that all, Dan?
Yeah, that's not all. I mean,
All right.
it's for the personality too, you know. So up to the plate, Max Walker.
I wasn't 100% sure I had to give my boy Belliston credit. He's the one that kind of like, did you know there's a pitch count, right? Knucklehead.
All right.
That's
Hey.
in nicer words.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I asked you before the game, hey, how long has it been since you called baseball? You're like, a couple of years. I thought you'd be up to speed, Courtney. I mean, come on.
Trust me, I'd rather be on the field than up here in the booth. Other than it's nice by the heater.
It is, huh?
It is nice by the heat. I'll give you that.
Yeah. The only way to do it on a day like this, unless you've got your igloo, we already talked about that. 1-1 here. Men on first and second. Walker the batter. This one, foul. The 1-2 here from Scott. Lifted to shallow center, coming in. That'll drop. Runners.
That's fortunate for
bat.
Maple Mountain right there, because he could have thrown him out of second base on the force and didn't see it and tried to get the lead runner at third. And so, lucky break for Maple Mountain right there.
Bases full, no outs. Second time today Maple Mountain's been in this situation. They plated 4 in the second inning. And it's Cy Chrisman stepping to the plate. The .495 hitter, 8 home runs, 39 RBI this season.
What do you think he's going to do right here? What do you think he's thinking?
To the plate and was there in time. 1 out. I don't think anyone was thinking that, Courtney. That left Courtney speechless here.
I was thinking he was going to hopefully go like 390 feet longer than the 2-foot swinging, but that was a little unconventional play right there.
That was unconventional.
So you go 1 unassisted on that one?
Yep.
Good job, Dane.
Yeah.
Good job. It's actually really probably a smart play. As a pitcher, you're going.
Because even I was like, is he going to toss this? Is he going to try to? Because catcher's cover. It's like there's only so much land there, right?
With not a lot of real estate.
Right.
It's like it actually was a really pretty heads-up play.
So now Bringhurst. Single back in the fourth. Had a double in the first.
You know what's going to happen. They're going to wait till 2 outs before they score. You know that, right?
That's been the MO today.
Yeah. I'm just putting it out there.
Did you read the pregame script, Courtney? I called strike. 1-1.
Hey, come on now, 18.
The wind now blowing straight out to center. Foul back.
So defensively, Brighton's got their corners in, going to look to make a play at the plate. The middle infielders are going to stay back. They're hoping to get a double play and get out of this inning. So infielders, as far as the middles are staying back, corners are in. Something hard to them. They're going to look to play go home first. Try to stop that run from scoring.
Swung through, struck him out. Good bounce back there by Scott.
Great
and now
pitch.
There's 2 away.
Yeah, it really is. It's a really good pitch.
And so Leifson coming to the plate. He struck out twice today, but he's trying to make all that go away with a big moment here.
All it takes is one swing.
That's it. That's it. Just missed on the pitch.
Yeah, Scott get him just a little different look than we saw from Mawini. And it's a little bit more doses of slow curve, change stuff, keep him off balance as well.
That one's in there. Strike one. Inside.
It's a good pitch. It's not. I don't think it's not a strike. It's not a strike, but it has a great pitch. He hasn't thrown that pitch much on the inside corner and different look and froze the hitter, but really good pitch.
Two one. Back into the screen. Bases full, 2 outs. And that's outside, smothered. Full count for Cooper Scott.
Runnels will be off with a pitch. 3-2, 2 on, 2 out.
Anything in the outfield is 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, if you get depending how far in the gap you're going to get this thing, it could clear the bases. They are going to get a running start.
Full count. The pitch from Scott. And Leifson drives it into left field. 2 will come around. The throw to third is not handled. Leifson will head to second, and it's a 2-out double. Plating 2 more for Maple Mountain. Seven, 3.
2 outs. Scored.
What?
2-out rally.
Yeah,
Scored again.
Oh,
2
I
outs.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a theme. There's a theme building to this whole thing.
I think you should hire me. No. Don't hire me.
We can make that happen. Hey, well, I was going to make a statement, and then I realized it was wrong. So, 2-0 count here. Canterson at the plate here for Maple Mountain. Takes there, strike one. Good for Leifson. Talked about a couple strikeouts today. Coming up in a big moment there. Get some insurance for Maple Mountain. They'd love to add more.
Yep.
Called strike. Scott trying to limit the damage here in this top of the 6th. Two, called strike 3. But Sawyer Leifson with the 2 RBI double brings in insurance runs for Maple Mountain. 7-3 Eagles as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Caden Giles on the mound, who's been solid since coming in relief last couple of innings. Dane Stewart and Courtney Littledyke with you. And Courtney, been an interesting game. 2 weather delays now. There's been a lot of kind of going back and forth, a lot going on. It's been not your traditional state championship game, no?
No, it hasn't. And one of the things that we talk about the pitchers and the catchers and just the warm up, the slow down, the warm up, the slow down. It's the one thing I want to do is give a shout out to the umpires. It's behind the plate. It's Lyle Mangum, and then first base Paul Hustleby, and then at third base is Ken Faber. And I think one of the things that I appreciate the fact is having been as an official. I think there is something a lot of people don't know is how much these guys work at this game and how much time and preparation, game film, rules, tests, everything that goes into them. So it's an accomplishment for them to be able to be selected to do these games. So kudos to them and shout out to them. They're doing a great job and having to manage all the weather and issues. But anyway, Appreciate what they do.
It's one of the things that's been awesome for me is, as we've been at timeouts and things, between innings, you and I have talked about mechanics and, well, here's what is supposed to happen here and there, and like all of the work that goes in, that's a whole other science. We're back underway, and this first pitch, it's swung and hit foul, but couldn't do it without him, right? And we need more officials in this state, irregardless of sport. I mean, if you love the game and you want to go make a difference and help grow the game, there's no better way than being an official. And certainly want to thank those who've put in all the work this season and here in the state championship and in the playoffs. What's been a long week, this one just fouled
So that being
back.
said, if you have any interest, go sign up. Become an official.
Yes.
I wish I would have known when I was 23 how much fun this could be. I didn't start until much later in life. But
Well, former players, right? You're in college.
Yeah.
Nice little side gig. So, Case Beams at the plate here for Brighton, quickly down 0-2 after a couple of foul tips, and that one in the dirt, ball one. It has been a really good day of relief for Giles. Got in some trouble early, worked out of it. As this one, is that fair? No, that's foul. But, man, he's been really strong coming in for Carter.
He's been definitely in pretty good command of his control and keeping hitters off balance. They haven't really hit him very hard. The hits they have had haven't been, super hard, and so you can tell he's definitely keeping him off balance, which is exactly what he's trying to do.
Last 6 out for the Bengals. That a called strike 3, and Beams is caught looking. One away.
Again, really good pitch, smart pitch. Keep it on the inside half. Keep it where it's it's close enough to be called, but not something where he's going to be over the meat of the plate and be able to hammer one. So, fortunate to get the call, strike 3.
Riley Brown up at the plate here for the Bengals. First pitch swing. This to second and caught 2 away as A.J. Thomas with a catch. This could be a quick inning for Giles as the Biesinger back to the plate here. Talk about, we got our 6A championship coming up a little bit later. We got Lehigh and Corner Canyon fans in the stadium. Is that you can watch that championship live on KSLSports.com. Maple Mountain trying to secure that 5A championship, just inning and a half away. This one hit foul.
Yeah, impressive. Corner Canyon is a 10 seed. It's been a minute since they've been in a ship with baseball.
Well, and we were talking about the 5 seed versus the 10 seed.
Yeah, right. Here we have a 1 versus 2, which is pretty traditional. But yeah, the 6A was wide open, and this game is a matter of runs, and whoever gets hot and catches fire at the right time and Corner Canyon is just a pesty. They've just been grinding all year long, and so it's been kind of fun to watch.
Their offense has been spectacular this week as a swing and a miss there from Biesinger. And you see the reward, in some cases, playing some youth and letting that youth develop over the years, right, and getting to a point where now they're ready to go and put together a postseason run. And
that's right.
2 games away from a potential state championship. They got to win 2 today, the Chargers do. Lehigh just needs 1. 2-2 pitch, just misses.
I think everyone's taking a sigh of like, ooh, that was close.
So the count full here on Braxton Biesinger. 2 away, bottom of the 6th. Payoff pitch, swung through and missed. And we move to the 7th. 7-3 Maple Mountain, an inning away from a state championship. Top of the 7th, 7-3 Maple Mountain. You talk about this is 1 versus 2. Maple Mountain, the 2 seed, worked through Clearfield, Murray, Salem Hills, had to take on the Skyhawks twice, took care of business, and then coming in to take on top-ranked Brighton. And kind of when the game was ugly with a lot of that weather is when they got the bases loaded, a couple of hits brought them around, and they've been adding to that, but been a very well executed game in tough conditions for Maple Mountain here today.
Well, we were talking about that too. Is it's you have, Brighton has definitely had some opportunities, leaving 10, 11, runners on base, and where Maple Mountain was able to actually,
bring guys in.
Timely hits.
Yep.
Timely hits.
Yep. There's a count here, 1-2 on Chase Johnson. Start off this top of the 7th, back into the screen. Drew a walk, reached on an error. Did score back in that 4-run second inning for the Eagles. Swung through and struck out. 1 down.
I don't know, Dan. It has noticeably chilled off in the last 20 minutes.
It has.
Like we get that breeze, and it is definitely chilled off. I'm glad I'm not on that field.
Me too. And again, you talk about 2 delays. This game started at 11 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
Called strike 1. That's the hard thing, that on, off, on.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, the rhythm has been very fractured today. Averett at the plate here. Quickly down here, 0-2. Bennett's made some nice plays in the field today. Center fielder.
Yeah. Yep.
He had that nice diving catch earlier. That one just fouled back.
Giles doing a good job keeping him off balance. First pitch, strike curve. Second pitch, strike curve. Comes with hard height. Just doesn't get enough to foul it back.
Catcher set up outside. Wanted to get him to chase that. That one a little in. 2-2 the count here. What are you looking for here if you're Averett?
Well, you got to sit fastball and then you got to adjust to a curve. You definitely don't want to get snuck by. That's the one. Yeah, you got to sit. You got to be able to sit fastball because it's hard to catch up if you're expecting curve. But there's a really good pitch by Giles on the inside half of the plate.
Back-to-back strikeouts by Giles here in this 7th inning, and it's Colby Warren who has reached base every time he's been to the plate today.
I like his chances.
2 away, first pitch just off the plate and outside. That's a good looking pitch there.
Yeah, Giles has been very effective in his relief.
Swung and missed. 1-2 here for Warren.
It's on cruise control right now, making it seem easy.
Yeah, Giles has settled, hasn't he?
Man.
Excuse me, Scott.
Scott, we did say Giles.
Yep.
Scott.
Giles was on for Maple. It's Cooper Scott who strikes out on the side. Good inning there for Cooper Scott as we will head to the...
Good morning, good afternoon.
And good night. Top of the 7th, last chance for the Brighton Bengals in the 5A state championship. Bottom of the 7th, last 3 outs for the Brighton Bengals. Cooper Scott to lead things off, and for Maple Mountain, a pitching change as Bennett Averett, the closer, to the mound, a 1.05 ERA, trying to lock down the 5A state title for Maple Mountain. Ball 1. This Brighton team earlier in the playoffs had a walk-off against Springville Trying to do similar fashion here in game number 2 is fouled back here by Scott. Scott hit that triple and then a single. And a leadoff man aboard right up the middle for Cooper Scott. It's where it starts if you're Brighton.
That's right. You got to get the first one on.
And so
Down 4 runs, they're just going to play this by the book. Hopefully be able to get more. Got to have runners on base. Not going to be super aggressive on the base pass. His run doesn't mean anything.
Easton Fry takes a swing and a miss. Oh, and 2. A chopper back to Averett. Good play there. See the little bobble there? Just take the easy out.
Yep. It's at this point, that's definitely what you want to do. It's if you're not sure, make sure it won. Looks like the hitter actually thought maybe he got hit by the pitch, and so he just hesitated. Hopefully, maybe he's trying to sell it or something. But Averett doing a good job making sure out number 1.
We actually have not had a lot of outs in the infield today.
No, we have not. Maybe even though the pitching seems to, we talk about the struggles they've been having, we've had a fair amount of strikeouts.
We've had a lot of strikeouts, yeah. And a lot of plays to the outfield. As up to the plate, Cooper Johnson, first baseman.
Averett does a good job. He's very deceptive. He throws hard, and so it's hard to pick up his slider. He'll throw a hard slider, and it looks just the same as very lanky motion.
Averett threw an inning yesterday, had a pair of strikeouts to finish it off as this one's sent to deep right.
Oh.
And that gets down. Trouble tracking it with the cloud cover. Brighton going to bring around Scott. He will score. And it's a double for Cooper Johnson, and there's one for the Bengals. Right field has been problematic today.
Yeah. I don't know if the wind is blowing that way. There's a little bit of a jet stream blowing that way.
Yep.
But definitely kept pushing it away from me, no doubt. What looked like could have been maybe a routine fly ball ended up being a double down the line.
So 1 out as Ellis back up to the plate here for Brighton. Feels like kind of the choppiness. Brighton's never really been able to get settled. You wonder if they can get a couple of hits going. If that offense could get back to its rhythm, find its rhythm for maybe the first time today. Is this fouled back?
Well, sometimes all it does is take something silly like that to just spark your, it's just hits are contagious. You go, I go, we all go. It's just kind of, it's just something that hopefully teammates will pick you up.
A must-win game for Brighton. There's a big swing from Ellis. Missed it. 1-2 the count. Bubba called out, strike 3, and Maple Mountain 1 out away. And it's the catcher, J.Z. Garza stepping up. Hitting in the 9 spot, top of the order on deck for Brighton. Everett, you want to take care of business here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's done a really good job. He's
fouled back.
They've done a really good job setting him up. They had, before we had Giles was pitching, it was, off speed. Carter came out, throw hard, off speed, and then you come out and finish with Everett. Done a really good job of managing their pitching today.
Maple fans liked that pitch.
That's a good call. This ball's down.
Count even. And now 1-2. And Maple Mountain fans standing 1 strike away from a 5A state championship. Everett looking to finish it off. Little grounder to short. The throw, and the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles take care of the 5A championship in 2 games over Brighton. 12-9 yesterday, 7-4 today. The Golden Eagles soar to the 5A state championship.
Well, Dane, I got to say, that was my first time ever doing this, and that was a lot of fun.
It was a really interesting game. We talk about the weather delays. And both these starting pitchers had to go through it. Mawini, Carter. I thought Carter's bounce back, coming back from that delay was
for sure
huge for Maple Mountain.
I think because he came back and gave you an extra, 2 or 3 innings. I mean, and that's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot to ask for a kid, and he definitely responded, and the Maple Mountain made the most of it. And hats off to Maple Mountain. Congratulations to them on a well-deserved 5A state championship.
They took advantage of their opportunities. We talk about the runners left on base for Brighton. Maple Mountain brought them around when they had opportunities. Heartbreak for Brighton. The number 1 seed in this tournament had such a great year. We talk about how good the offense was, the pitching was, all of it. This was a complete team for Brighton. But Maple Mountain, you talk about the comeback yesterday, took advantage of the walks, and then today taking advantage of the walks again and able to come away with a 2-game win over Brighton for this 5A state championship. Was worth the wait. It was a long one, but Maple Mountain securing it.
Yeah, especially if you're a Maple Mountain fan.
That's right. That's right. Want to remind you, we have the 6A boys baseball championship coming up a little bit later. You can catch that here as Maple Mountain celebrating, I believe, their first state championship in baseball here in 2024.
I thought they did a really good job. This is, you get to this deep in the tournament, it all comes down to pitching and being able to manage that. As a coach, that's challenging, and being able to balance out all that. And I thought they did that masterfully today. And considering all the circumstances and the start and stops, the kids responded, and it was very well done.
As we watch the trophy celebration here, the trophy presentation. Brighton so close, looking for their first championship in a long time.
Yeah, congratulations. I mean, really. Let's talk about Brighton and what an awesome year they've had, and that is a super accomplishment to be able to be. Because I'm trying to remember the last time that I remember.
I want to say it was '97.
Yeah,
it's been a long time. To get here, be so close, but just ran into Maple Mountain, who was playing hot at the right time, had 2 great days of baseball.
Yep.
Take advantage of opportunities. Congratulations to Jeremy Thomas and the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles as they defeat Brighton today 7-4. Maple Mountain, your 5A state champions. I want to thank you for joining us here from UCCU Ballpark. The 5A state title. Been a great week of baseball all week long. We've got more action coming up for you here this afternoon. But congratulations to both Brighton for getting here. Maple Mountain, great years. 1-2, go toe-to-toe. And it's the second-seeded Maple Mountain Golden Eagles coming out on top. For Vince Francis, Courtney Littledyke, my name is Dane Stewart. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations to the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles, your 5A state champions.